Let's take a look at subtracting fractions, which is very similar to adding fractions. So Danella was knitting a sweater for her mom. She had finished 7/8 of the sweater when her cat grabbed the ball of yarn. Her cat undid 2/8 of the sweater she had knit. How much of the sweater does she currently have knit? Well, we can see that we're going to do some subtraction because her cat undid what she had done. She had already done 7/8. But our cat grabbed the ball of yarn and undid those two. So she has just these left. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. She has 5/8 left. So 7/8 minus 2/8 is 5/8. Let's take a look at another example. In this one, Luigi went running this morning. He went 6/10 of a mile. Yesterday, he went 8/10 of a mile when he went running. How much farther did he run yesterday than today? Represent your answer in simplest terms. So that's important. We're going to have to do some simplifying at the end, if necessary. This one, let's try using a number line. So yesterday he went 8/10 of a mile. So he started all the way out here. And we want to know how much more that is than 6/10. So let's count backwards. 6/10. 1/10, 2/10, 3/10, 4/10, 5/10, 6/10. So those are the 6/10 that he had done today. So that means he went 2/10 of a mile more. 8/10 minus 6/10 is 2/10. But if you look at my other number line here, 2/10 lines up nicely with 1/5, which tells us that when we simplify 2/10, we're going to simplify to 1/5 of a mile. So let's take a look and just review how we subtract fractions, which is very much like adding fractions. So I have 7/8 minus 3/8. Well, if you think about what we did before, when we looked at the first example, 7/8 minus 2/8, we really did 7 minus 2 is 5. And when we did our second example, 8/10 minus 6/10, we really did 8 minus 6 is 2. Our denominator stays the same because we still have the same size pieces. You can see the pieces there. They're not changing. So when we do 7/8 minus 3/8, what we're really going to do is 7 minus 3 over 8. Well, 7 minus 3 is 4, so we would get 4/8. Now we just have to imagine or think about whether or not we can simplify 4/8. Well, since 4 and 8 can both be divided by 4, I'm going to simplify by 4. 4 divided by 4 is 1. 8 divided by 4 is 2. So the answer is 1/2. Now let's look at a second example. 5/6 minus 3/6. Well, just like up above, we're now going to just do 5 minus 3/6, which is 2/6. And again, I'm going to think about, can I simplify that fraction? Well, 2 and 6 can both be divided by 2. 2 divided by 2 is 1, and 6 divided by 2 is 3. So 5/6 minus 3/6 is 1/3.